Good morning, it's Denise and I'm in my beautifully sunny greenhouse, and we've really been having some cracking weather over this last week. A bit wet yesterday, but you can't have everything. So today I want to give you a quick run through of what's happening in the greenhouse, what's growing. We're going to go up the compost heap. I've got some wine dregs to pop up there, and I also want to show you my rose nursery. So come on, let's have a look at what's happening in the greenhouse first. Those are my single seed potato challenge pots. No sign of any growth yet, but look at those Bulgarian leeks. Those are Bulgarian giant leeks and they're coming up a treat. Coming down, we've got the rhubarb that I rescued, doing rather well. Perpetual spinach there, doing wonderfully. Lovely mixed mustard leaf salad. Look at that coriander. Okay, let's make our way up towards the potting shed. Just made a batch of wine, and this is the leftover pulp and some trimmings. I'm going to add it to my just turned compost heap. Turning helps add air, which is great for all living things. I'm a great fan, I'm a YouTube fan, and one of my favourite channels is Home Gardens, and Dan did a fantastic video recently on activating compost. He suggested urinating on it, but I've got a slightly alternative approach. The winemaking pulp contains yeast, fruit and sugar. Now the yeast is a fungus, and that'll help activate the compost by boosting the microorganisms. Fruits are green and sugar is a potent source of carbon. Really, go and have a look at Dan's channel because so much great information there on activating compost. This, and you might have seen it in the background of some of my other videos, is my rose nursery. With these are my free roses. These have been in here since summer last year, and I've got 7 free roses, and it's so simple. So here you can see just got a little snipping from the roses. Spring is a fantastic time to propagate roses because the sap's rising, so everything just wants to grow. It really is as simple as just pull back some of that bottom growth. Let's cut off at a 45-degree angle and then take off some of these leaves. Wants to have enough leaf so it can photosynthesize, but it doesn't want too much because you want it to put all its energy into growing roots. So take that one off too. There you have, it's a really nice little cutting. So once you've prepared your cutting, it's as simple as this. Push it in and firm it down. Chances are that'll grow on to be as strong as this one. So I just want to dig this up and have a look at the roots. It's rooted nicely, but that needs a bit of a helping hand now, so I'm going to pop that on. We've brought this rose into the potting shed for a bit of TLC. As you can see, it's started to develop some nice roots there, and it's certainly looking nice and healthy on the top. But as spring goes on, this is going to want to romp away, and that isn't an incredibly strong root structure. So at this point, it's best to pot it on. So I've prepared a little bit of all-purpose compost there. A little bit of slow release fertilizer. Mix that in. it goes. I love roses. They give on so many levels. There's nothing like a vase of roses in the house. They smell beautiful when you walk around the garden. And of course, they are edible and also reputed to be medicinal. So what's not to like? So there you go. Give it a go. Free roses. Nip around your rose bushes now and take a few little cuttings, because spring's a great time for getting those transplants going. But you can do it at any time in the year. I reckon 1 in 3 of these will grow on to be a rose. They're not likely to flower their first year, so it is a bit of a long game, but free roses. But do be aware, if like me you grow David Austin roses, they tell you not to propagate them, so be careful. Don't propagate David Austin roses and try and sell them on eBay. That's all for today. Take care.